This is Tom Colley for Through the Ropes Boxing. We're at the Origin Gym. I'm here with light heavyweight contender John Hedges. John, how are you?
Oh, well, thanks, Tom. Yeah, keeping well. Bit of sparring today. It's quite a busy day for us, to be fair. Just walked in here, to be honest with you, and there's a fair few down here, so it's good.
Good stuff. John, you've obviously come with a bit of a bang into the light heavyweight division. How's the journey been so far? And is boxing something that you always knew that you wanted to do?
Yeah, to be fair with you, I've been boxing since a baby. Obviously, the deal what I got with Eddie was through my amateur background. Had a very successful amateur career, 44 fights, 40 wins. So that's kind of what turned me on into the pro ranks. It was always something I wanted to do, but did I think I was going to get with Eddie at such a young age? Probably not. So I made that dream come quite young. But no, to be honest with you, mate, like I don't know nothing else. I know it sounds proper cliche, it's what a lot of fighters say, but when you've done this since the age of 6, 7, it's second nature, isn't it? You walk in here, come in here, get the job done, and that's it.
Obviously, still only 21, John. Plenty of time ahead of you to develop. Light heavyweight is obviously a big division. Do you feel like over time you're still sort of finding your feet in terms of growing into your full man strength? If that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. Like, to be honest with you, I think light heavyweights now, it's going to be slim for me to keep making it. I'm walking around as a cruiser. I think I'm sparring a cruiser today. Don't know too much about him, but I think he's a cruiser. So I think it's inevitable I'm going to move up. If you look at me fights, I've been campaigning at about 85 kilo, 86 kg. That's my fight weight. So cutting down to 79.2, another stone off the weight I'm fighting at already it's just harsh. So chances of me fighting for a title light heavy is probably slim, but definitely for a cruiserweight title. There's
some beasts in the light heavyweight division, lots of Beterbiev, Bivol, really top level guys. Do you look at those guys and think that one day you could get there and challenge those kind of fighters? Yeah,
do you know what? I feel like obviously age dependent as well. When I get to that stage, I want to be a fully developed man. Do you know what I mean? So by the time I'm coming through, I think it's going to be people like Callum Smith still at the top, Buatsi, AZIZ pushing up as well, and I think it'll be a different reign in the next 5 years than what we got now. Obviously, Beterbiev's getting a bit older, things like that. But listen, them fighters they're elite fighters. They haven't got there by handouts. They fought everyone and they beat everyone. So to be honest with you, if the opportunity comes to spar them, I'd love to see me level. Do you know what I mean? I'd love to see where I'm at.
Yeah, and that's the kind of attitude I think that will take you a long way in this, John. The Azeez Buatsi fight obviously postponed. Be interested to get your take. How would you have seen that fight going, or how do you see it going when it takes place?
Do you know what? I've never sparred Josh. I've sparred Dan hundreds of times. Sparred Dan a lot. And Azeez is one of them fighters. From an outside point of view, it looks so easy to beat him. It looks like before our rounds, I think, just pep him up with a jab. He's only small, this and that. Get in the ring with him, and you really know about it. He's angle and he's half an inches. He's a master at. So I think going into the fight, Azeez has got the momentum. Buatsi, I do think he's got the better IQ. It's a proper 50-50 fight. Truthfully, probably say Buatsi points, but do not count Dan Azeez out.
Definitely. And what's next for you then, John? I mean, obviously looking at a long-term plan, but over the next year, is it English title, Southern area? I know your stablemate Johnny's obviously just won the Southern area. What's next for you?
To be fair with you, now I've just had my hand fixed, so still going through grief for that, but we're getting somewhere now. Southern area at cruiserweight, I'll take that fight next. I've already said to Matchroom if they want to make that no warm-up fight, just chuck me straight in with a 10 round. I'm happy for that. So it's basically up to them. Everyone's saying, John, I've only ever done 1 8-rounder. I probably need another 8-rounder to get back. But if there's a vacant belt on the line, for the sake of 2 rounds, fuck it, let's go get the belt. Do you know what I mean? That sort of attitude. So I'm not scared of anyone in the division as such like that. But it's got to make sense. So I'll fight anyone. If Mark says I'm ready to fight him, I'll just do it, and I'll do as I'm told, and I believe I beat him.
Ready to go up to cruiserweight soon? You think then?
I believe my next fight will be a cruiser, if I'm honest with you. My next fight, because there's pointless me making these catch weights and then not fighting for nothing. So if it's not a cruiserweight, it'll be a catch weight near cruiser, and then slowly build up to it. But if I jumped to them scales now, I'd be an heavyweight. So that's the inevitability of it. Do you know what I mean? So I'm right on cruiser now. I'm 6'6". I've got the height. It's just developing.
John Hedges, thanks very much for speaking to Through the Ropes Boxing. It's a pleasure.
Nice. Cheers, mate.